Hi, it's me again, and as promised, the second showing of the Moda fabrics. And now we are concentrating on Halloween and Christmas. We start off with a lovely Ruby Star collection. It's called Jolly Darlings, and for delivery July. And there's some very fun stuff in there as usual. Look at the octopuses with the Christmas lights, and they're smiling, so happy. There's some Christmas sweaters. Little deer, very tiny ones, lovely raccoons, very funny. There's some Christmas decoration. It's a really lovely collection, this one, very fun. In red and in pink. Snow globes, I think they're called, very funny. There's one with the Eiffel Tower in there, really cute. Then we have some Christmas well, what are they? Snowman, but then snow animals. Really funny. And then there is the Spooky Darlings, so more Halloween orientated, also really funny. Little ghosts, black hairs. There's some lovely pumpkins, of course, little skulls. It's a really fun collection, this one. And there's a little sort of all over with all sorts of funny candy wrappers and things like that, and some pink and some more salmon and yellowish green. And then I have a basic jolly, so to go with these fabrics, in little stars and little crosses and little waves, things like that, little dots, so they go perfectly with some gold for Christmas if you're interested. So also June and July. And there is a little Ruby Star catalog to go with, so if you want any of those, let us know. And from then on, we move over to Christmas. And we start off with the Three Sisters, as usual. They have a good Christmas collection. Here we go, coming in July. Poinsettias. Also not so Christmas fabrics in between, so something there for everybody. There's a lovely paisley. There's some small prints, some almost like little cherries or little mistletoe berries or things like that. Also with some cream and green. In red, of course. Some more green. One in black. And there's some backings. So 3 different backings, no 4. One in white, one in cream, in green and in red. Excellent backings, because Three Sisters always has the really good backings. All coming in July. They are in the catalog. There is pre-cuts available, so let us know what you think. Then we move on to Autumn Gatherings flannel. Just a sec, here we go. Coming in July by Primitive Gatherings, of course. And I think these are absolutely stunning. Look at these wonderful colors. Absolutely gorgeous autumn colors. Just think of all the stuff you can make from this. Lovely throw pillows or cushions, or maybe a really nice blanket for on your couch, or things like that, something for in the home, but also lovely quilt to snuggle underneath in lovely warm colors, really beautiful grays as well. And there is a panel, so have a look. It comes in 2 colors. I could just lift one up, I think. So there's one with the natural color and a darker one. And it feels so nice. I wish you could feel it. It's so soft. But you will find it in the catalog or online. Have a look, see what you think. From then on, we move on to the Urban Chicks. And they always have this sort of very funny, old-fashioned Christmas atmosphere to them. So also some candy canes, some Santas. Very modern Santas in this case. Then there is some stripes and things like that. One's in pink and in white and green. There is a panel, a very big panel, so I will not unfold it. The Santas are on there, but there's also one in Christmas stockings. Have a look in the catalog or online and see if there's something there for you. I haven't said when they're coming, have I? These ones will come in June. Moving on to Basic Grey, very well known from the grunge, of course. July, well, typical basic grey. They've had sort of a tiny similar collection like this before, in some lovely colors. I love the little trees, very nice. And there's some grunge in between, of course, but you can always add your own color. And there's some red, some greens, and some blacks as well. So also available in all kinds of pre-cuts, fat 8s, jelly rolls, layer cakes, you name it, they've got it. And then we move on to a fig tree. Normally they're not my cup of tea, but this time I think they've outdone themselves. This is available from July, and I think it's really, really lovely. Look at this embroidery, kind of cross-stitchy fabric, and with tiny fabrics in between. Look at this sweet acorn, so nice. And there's some alphabets. Look at this one. I mean, just any ideas just come up in your head. Here is some tiny houses, very nice, very funny. But look at this all over cross stitch. I think it's really sweet. So lovely. They have a bright red one in a stunning green, but also a little bit more on the quite taupe side. But look at this panel, that is just so nice. And there's one in just red and white, and one with a little bit of color in it. So have a look. I think it's really, really good. Christmas stitched, it's called. Very sweet. Look at this. Absolutely lovely. We're moving on to Holly Taylor. There we go, Winter Flurries. And so you can make a winter quilt. It doesn't always have to be Christmassy. You know, if you make one in icy colors, this one's coming in August. And you can leave it out there for a long time, because the winter is much longer than just Christmas. So if you want something for your house but not quite so Christmassy, I think Holly Taylor is your girl. There's some red and some blue. There's a lovely sweet panel with some pigeons, some ice crystals, things like that, but not too Christmassy. Then Halloween. Ghostly Greetings. I think this was very funny. From Deb Strain, well known. There's some good text. Some spiders, which I don't like, but on fabrics they're okay. Some bats in orange, of course, very bright. Then some grays. Very fun fabric with owls, a bit Edgar Allan Poe style, I would say, really good. And then there's a really fun panel. Look at this. I mean, I could just imagine that hanging in front of your window at Halloween time. Really good. Really, really fun. I think it's excellent. So happy Halloween if you're into that. Find it in the catalog. Here we go. We're moving on to Stacy. And Stacy also has something really special this time. And it's a Christmas nativity. So you can build your own. So your own Christmas crib and Mary and Joseph and animals. And look at this fabric. I mean, isn't this just so sweet with the little camels and the sheep and the little palm trees. There's some pigeons bringing peace, of course. We all can use a bit of that. Really lovely angels. This one is coming in August. There's of course pre-cuts, but I think this one is just something that you should have in fabrics. Really sweet. And then there is the nativity stall itself. I don't know if it's easy for you to see on the film, but you can just sew all of them, see? There's Gabriel, there's Mary, there's Joseph, and there's a donkey. There's some sheep, and of course there's a little baby Jesus here. Very, very sweet. So really, really fun. I think it's a really good Christmas fabric, this one. Very funny. And you make a little store yourself, a little building. Really funny. Then we get some Blizzard Blue. So you can make a winter quilt, as I said before, more icy. There's some winter landscapes, some deer and things like that. So a very wintry feel, very wonderful, very icy feel to these fabrics. Coming in August. and also available in pre-cuts, of course. Then Sweetwater, they actually have two collections. One Christmas, small houses, little hats, little other wintry things, little text in their well-known colors, and some turquoise, some teal, some green. This one is for July, and then they also have one in Halloween, but also very tiny prints, so not so Halloweeny as the skeleton and the other things. This one's also for August, very small print, very simple, but you can make the autumn or Halloweeny feel without going into skulls and spider webs and things like that. Nearly there, last but not least, another Deb's tray. And this one is, she's well known for this one, with the car on with the Christmas tree on top. And also the panel in the very traditional colors, lovely trees, little birds, cardinals. I was just gonna say I forgot their name, but they're called cardinals in black. Also a big panel there. I won't unfold it because I never get it right again. But if you have any questions at all, please contact us at info@Rheintex, at sales@Rheintex. Contact my colleagues or myself. Mail us, go into the web shop, anything at all, give us a call. Let us know what we can do for you. We'll be there. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.